Hey guys.
What's up?
Did I interrupt you?
No, go ahead.
Okay, this is part 2 of what to pack when traveling.
Go ahead, do the intro.
I am. Part 2. Noob travelers here. And we want to make sure that this is preparing you for international flights. We talked about domestic travel before, and this is international. So here's just some tips, some video tips of what to do. I'll kick us off. And first things first, you need a passport. Don't forget that. And don't do it late, because consulates will charge you high fees to rush a passport. So make sure you're anywhere from a year ahead of time to 9 months ahead of time on that passport in terms of thinking ahead and getting it issued.
Right, and it's really a smooth process to get a passport as long as you do it, plan ahead, and take care of it.
Yeah, and you want copies of your passport too, right?
Right, and you want to put those in a different place than where you're storing your passport.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Just have a backup,
right,
in case you're, God forbid, but
right.
Let's say you get mugged.
Things happen, or you could lose it.
Or you could lose it.
Or the luggage that you're carrying it in gets stolen or lost. As well.
Right. So make sure you get copies and your passport. Something else that we kind of want to take the mystification out is traveler's checks. Are those still something people use?
What? What are those?
Traveler's checks?
Oh, those little pieces of paper? Oh, okay, that people used to take. I think those are things of the past.
1985.
Yeah, I don't think you need to worry about getting traveler's checks. I would suggest getting a credit card with a 0% foreign transaction fee, though.
Okay.
And if possible, one that has a chip and pin or smart technology.
Okay.
Those really come in handy over there.
So, what's an example of one of those cards?
See, the British Airways card has both smart technology and 0% foreign transaction fee. Okay,
cool. So, is the Sapphire Preferred have?
It has 0% foreign transaction fee. Yeah, great card for traveling.
I think when I first went overseas, I didn't realize that, and I was paying like 2% on everything I bought.
Well, you got lucky. I think most banks charge like 3%. Yeah, 3 to 5.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, this was back in '85 when I was carrying traveler's checks. Yeah, and here's something else too. Like, get that credit card that doesn't charge you the fees. That way you can get points on your spend. And also, like, when you need cash, if you bank with Bank of America, it's a good thing, because you can take your debit card over there, and they're in what's called like an ATM alliance with other banks, especially like in Europe.
This is great info here.
Yeah, and what happens is you can get cash out, and there's absolutely no charges to do so. So that's unusual. Usually when people go overseas and they could cash withdrawal, they're hit with anywhere from, like, on the low end, probably 15, high end 30 for every withdrawal.
Man,
dollars.
That adds up.
Yeah, it does. So Bank of America customers, you're in luck. And you can actually just do a quick Google search for ATM Alliance, and I think there's a Wikipedia article on which banks have this agreement with Bank of America.
Cool. Good info. I did not know that.
Yeah, definitely. Flights tend to be longer going overseas, so noise canceling headphones, earplugs. Anything else you'd add to that list, Jeff?
I always take melatonin. It's a natural sleep aid. It usually does the trick for me. Or any other, airborne. I do that, for just to stay healthy. So take whatever medication you feel comfortable taking.
Cool. And eat snacks. Something to keep you going.
Right.
I always take like a Cliff Bar with me, just for a little protein injection if I get really hungry.
Protein.
Yeah.
Good. Nice.
Hey, I need it.
And water. Always have bottled water. Always want to be able to hydrate. Stay
hydrated. One other thing you don't want to forget is adapters for electricity and plugs.
Yes, especially for the women out there, curling irons. I think I experienced this with my wife. So you want to have the right power adapter converter there.
Oh, dude, believe me, we've blown a few of those, especially on the power wattages. So make sure you kind of do a search for what the wattages are when you go overseas. Sometimes it's 240, sometimes it's 120.
Right.
And you can get an adapter for that. And then, or rather, I would say that's a wattage converter, and then you can get an adapter for the plug into the wall.
Yeah, you can usually get a package that has all that combined into one, like a all-for-one package.
Yeah.
In many stores, Walmart, Target, all those places.
Yeah, and probably save a few bucks getting it at Amazon.com.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So, Those are some of the biggies. Now there's others too, but we won't cover them in this video. But if you're going to go overseas, hey, follow these tips.
Sure. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, noobs.